So good morning, everyone. We are UNSW Team 1 and we are addressing Challenge 1, more specifically the disconnect between the government's ideals of biosecurity practices and what actually occurs on farms across Australia. So what better way to do this than to speak to the farmers themselves? So I'd like to introduce to you the farmers of whom we have gained valuable insight throughout our research process. Firstly, we have Terry Stiff, who happens to be my dad. He's worked on farms his entire life, crops, livestock, slashing, you name it, he's done it. Next, we have Cassie Bush, who is a fifth generation farmer well-versed in cattle management. Dave Allison, who supplies premium produce to top restaurants, including Brisbane's Otto. We have collated their concerns with literature finding and have established 3 real-world barriers. Firstly, people who work on farms are concerned with the issues they face daily, not the exotic pests, weeds, and diseases the government emphasises. It's not until an exotic risk is perceived as imminent that the farmer is likely to take action. Second, it's no secret that many Australian farmers are of an older generation and face technological literacy issues. They prefer face-to-face connection and do not care for industry jargon. The issue isn't a shortage of information. Rather, the information out there is filled with jargon and does not quantify the benefits of a biosecurity plan. Finally, farmers are reluctant to implement biosecurity planning, not only as they are unwilling to expend immediate resources to a potential future problem. Evidence suggests underreporting of biosecurity incidences is out of fear as to what comes next in terms of social stigma and financial losses. We wanted our solution to be based on farmers' perspectives. Thus, these insights will inform our nudge.
We're going to talk through our nudges from trusted entities, communication, and supporting agreements. First of all, farmers prefer to get information from their informal connections of known people, such as fellow farmers, regional organizations, and agronomists. Our first nudge capitalizes on this. Instead of improving farmers' trust in regulatory bodies, it's more effective to use existing trusted sources, like the UNSW Farmers Association, to UNSW farmers to share their information. Through these partnerships, we create an environment where biosecurity information is shared in a familiar, relaxed setting, making it more approachable and engaging. At these community events, we can introduce interactive sessions, the practical demonstrations and QA forums led by experts. By partnering with trusted groups, we build a bridge between the government and the farmers to relay their biosecurity information, leveraging the concepts of social proof. However, how we communicate the biosecurity information is also very important, and that leads us to our second nudge. Farmers are more likely to have and implement biosecurity practices if they think most of all other farmers are acting in the same way. Therefore, we can use successful stories of other farmers as compelling motivation to change their minds. Research indicates that farmers prefer getting information in person than online access, which coincides with the importance of sharing information in a familiar and trusted location that we just mentioned. Besides, we know farmers prefer simple, jargon-free, and personalized information, which resonates with the endowment effect. By personalizing biosecurity information to individual farmers' needs and preferences, we tap into this psychological phenomenon and making the information more valuable to them. And furthermore, research suggests that people are more receptive to positive brand messages aligned with their beliefs. By presenting biosecurity information in a positive and non-threatening way, the farmers are more likely to adopt it and change their behavior. For instance, instead of focusing on the potential losses, we can just emphasize the benefits of having and implementing a biosecurity plan that can be more effective way.
Tackling to the barrier of perceived cost and stigma, we advocate a biosecurity market access program short as BMAP for our nudge, which is inspired by the recent work done in Tasmania. BMAP motivates farmers to put their effort into the biosecurity plan by providing quicker market re-entry following both of their own outbreaks and their neighbors. The system operates on the simple idea that Farms with effective implementation of biosecurity plan get priority assessment and clearance, ensuring minimal business disrupting. This could start with certain UNSW regions and involved a collaboration between like the Department of Primary Industries and the farmers community. Meanwhile, farms that haven't applied biosecurity protocols won't qualify for the quicker market re-entry benefits, and they're gonna face longer delay due to the comprehensive checks and controls. Under BMAP, participating farmers get on-site consultation from government specialists for current and future practices, and also further mental health support for farmers because we do understand that will be stressful when facing the biosecurity risks. BMAP align with the incentive theory motivating farmers to follow biosecurity plans by providing clear, tangible rewards. Further, it will leverage loss aversion theory by emphasizing the benefits of compliance and the potential loss of non-compliance. So how does the entire process work? Let's reintroduce Cassie, our farmer who is based in UNSW as an example. Cassie attends her usual local farmers association meeting hosted in their local pub, and where the specialists sharing the data and information about biosecurity relevance to their local region. And here, farmers will also share their success stories and creating social norms to motivating behavior change. Finally, they will learn about a BMAP strategy being tested in their region. Cassie decided to sign up to avoid losing business income if there's a potential outbreak.
Great. Now, let's bring this all together. We created these solutions with farmers, producers, and growers in mind, the way they operate and their preferences. We've also harnessed the power of social norms, loss aversion, and the endowment effect to drive positive behavior. This all leads to the EAST framework. Firstly, our nudges are easy. Friction is reduced, information is clear, personalized, and presented in a way that is mentally comfortable. Secondly, it's attractive because A, who doesn't like going to the pub with their mates, and B, the idea of quick market re-entry with BMAP makes the program attractive by using loss aversion. Third, our nudges rely on social proof. By sharing success stories of farmers who've benefited from biosecurity procedures, a self-reinforcing cycle is created. These stories inspire other farmers to adopt similar practices, who then share their own success, further perpetuating the cycle. Lastly, our nudges are timely, as the community events ensure that guidance is provided at relevant times, such as before planting or harvesting seasons. However, a key limitation is assuming trusted organizations, like New South Wales Farmers Association, will easily partner for biosecurity initiatives and events. The success of this strategy hinges on mutual benefits, but the motivations for these organizations to partner is unclear. To address this, a strategy might involve clearly outlining the mutual benefits, such as enhanced reputation and community impact, and offering support or incentives to these organizations for their participation. To conclude, it's important to remember that amidst the data, strategies, and procedures, there are real lives at the heart of this discussion. These aren't just farms. These are livelihoods of individuals and communities, and our proposals are about safeguarding the well-being of those who feed us and our nation. It's only by bringing together farmers, organizations, and governments that we can create a safer, more productive, and more sustainable future for all. Thank you.